Hey everyone, welcome to Stuff Moms Have Time For. This video is going to be a recipe video with St. Patrick's Day right around the corner. I really wanted to share this crockpot corned beef recipe that I use, and it all came about because last year my mother-in-law and my brother-in-law were coming over for St. Patrick's Day, and I had never cooked corned beef before. Now, I do not have a single drop of Irish blood in me, but my husband is part Irish and his family is Irish and my children are part Irish. So I really wanted to get this recipe right and serve them something that they would really love. And I think I accomplished that because they're coming back again this year. This recipe is so easy that if you can plug a crock pot in and push power, you can make it. So I'd love you guys to give it a try. I'm gonna show you how to make it now. So what I did is I just picked up a corned beef brisket from my local food store. This one was about 3.3 pounds. Then you're gonna need some bay leaves, some pepper. You can use chopped garlic or minced garlic, whatever you prefer. And then you're gonna need some apple cider vinegar and some sugar. So for this recipe, I'm gonna be using my crock pot. I'm going to put the brisket in with the fat side up. And then usually the corned beef comes with a spice packet, which I believe is pickling spices, and I'm just gonna put that on the fat side and then put pepper on top of that. Then I'm gonna take about 2 teaspoons of garlic and put that on the top as well. And then you're gonna use 2 tablespoons of sugar. And this is to cut the saltiness of the meat. I feel like it takes away some of that salt flavor. Then I'm gonna take 2 bay leaves and stick them in the bottom of my crock pot and put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, and then 1 cup of water on the bottom. Then I'm just going to take a fork and spread out all the spices so they're covering the top of the meat and pop my lid on. Then all you have to do is put it on high cook. You can switch it to low later on, but you're going to let it cook for between 7 to 9 hours depending on how much time you have. Then I'm going to move on to the cabbage. So I decided actually to bake my cabbage. So I'm going to cut it into small pieces and lay it out into a baking tray. And then I'm just going to add some spices to it. I'm going to add a little avocado oil. You can add olive oil if you want. I just had avocado oil, so that's what I used. I'm going to add some salt and pepper to it. A little bit of garlic, and I'm also going to add about a 1/4 cup of brown sugar to the cabbage just to sweeten it up and once again to cut the salt of the meat. Once that's all prepared, I'm going to put my oven on 300 and I'm just going to pop it in the oven and let it cook for about 45 minutes. Then if you want to make it a little bit more crispy, you can change it to broil to get some crispiness to the cabbage. Then when the corned beef is done, you're just going to set it on a plate and slice it into slices. I really do feel like this is a great crock pot recipe and a great recipe to make corned beef. It definitely does not taste like boiled meat when you make it this way. And then you can just put your cabbage and your corned beef together and serve it on St. Patrick's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and that you give it a try. Do you guys have any family traditions for St. Patrick's Day? If you have any family recipes, I would love you to leave them in the comments below. I love finding out new traditions that people have. If you have a different way of making corned beef, also leave that in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. And if you give it a try, definitely let me know and tag me on Instagram if you make this recipe. If you are new here, I would love you to stick around. I do videos on recipes, wellness, cocktails, and DIYs. I will see you guys next time.